Have you ever wondered if there's more to healthy eating than just cutting out the bad stuff? Well, today we're diving into a health secret that might just change the way you look at your salt shaker forever.
Hi, I'm Parker, and welcome to The Explainer. We're going to break down one of the biggest misconceptions in nutrition. And trust me, it's a game changer. Let's get right into it. For years, all we've heard is watch your salt, cut back on sodium, right? And yeah, that's important. But what if that's only half the story? What if the real danger isn't just about what you're getting too much of, but about a critical mineral that most of us are completely missing out on? To really get what's going on, we have to look past the salt shaker for a minute and meet its hidden and maybe even more important partner.
You see, all the headlines, all the warnings, they've been about sodium. But inside your body, sodium doesn't work alone. It's in a delicate dance with another mineral, a sort of counterweight that's in waiting in the wings. It's time we gave a proper introduction to the unsung hero of our health, potassium.
So, what exactly is potassium, and why is it so incredibly important for, well, pretty much everything your body does? Okay, so here's the deal. Potassium is an essential mineral, but it's also a key electrolyte. Think of it like this. If your body is a high-tech machine, potassium is the master regulator keeping all the electrical systems running smoothly. It's the king inside your cells working to balance out the sodium that's outside your cells. That balance, it's literally fundamental to life. And its resume is seriously impressive. Potassium is what helps create the electrical signals for a steady heartbeat. It helps your blood vessels relax, which is key for healthy blood pressure. Every time you think a thought or blink an eye, you can thank potassium for helping those nerve signals fire. Muscle contractions, bone health, fluid balance, it has a hand in all of it. This stuff isn't just nice to have, it's absolutely essential. Now, here's where things get a little scary. Our modern diet has completely wrecked the natural healthy relationship between sodium and potassium. It's totally out of whack. Just look at this number. It's staggering. Fewer than 3% of Americans get enough potassium every day. Let that sink in. Less than 3%. That means almost all of us are falling short. And on the other side of the coin, a massive 89% of us are getting way too much sodium. So you see the problem, right? We're overloading on one mineral while starving our bodies of its essential partner. This isn't a small gap. It's a huge health-defining chasm. This chart really tells the whole story. Ideally, for our bodies to function at their best, we should be getting about a 1-to-1 ratio of potassium to sodium. But the typical American diet? It's completely backward. We're consuming about 3 times more sodium than potassium. We've literally flipped the perfect ratio on its head. And this is why it matters so much. A huge, landmark study found that this out-of-whack ratio was a more powerful predictor of heart disease than just looking at sodium or potassium levels by themselves. The big takeaway here? It's not just about the salt, it's all about the balance. Okay, so if almost nobody is getting enough potassium, how would you even know if you're one of them? Well, the warning signs can be pretty subtle at first. You know, things like weird muscle cramps that you can't explain, or just feeling deeply tired all the time, no matter how much you rest. Maybe you felt odd heart flutters, or dealt with bloating, or even a tingling feeling in your hands or feet. These are your body's little whispers, its early warning system telling you that the balance is off. Now, I have to be really clear about this next part. While those early signs are important, if you ever experience severe muscle weakness, chest pain, have trouble breathing, or feel extremely tired and confused, that is a medical emergency. That's not a whisper, that's your body screaming for help. You need to seek immediate medical care. Okay, so the problem is clear, but here's the really good news. The solution is actually pretty simple. And honestly, it's delicious. So let's get into the playbook and look at some actionable steps. This chart breaks it down perfectly. You can see right here, sodium, which we get from processed foods, is mainly about fluid retention. But potassium, which comes from whole foods like fruits and veggies, is critical for your heart and for keeping that fluid in balance. We're just getting way too much of one and not nearly enough of the other. And look at how easy it can be to start fixing this. Everyone talks about bananas, and they're great, but check out these other powerhouses. Dried apricots, Swiss chard, white beans, they're loaded with potassium. An avocado or a side of spinach can give you a huge boost. And here's a super practical tip you can start using today. It's called the 5-a-day upgrade. It's so simple. Just find 2 of your regular snacks and swap them for potassium-rich foods. Instead of chips, grab half an avocado. Instead of a cookie, eat a banana. That tiny change alone can add hundreds of milligrams of potassium to your day, no crazy diet overhaul needed.
So after all of this, what's the one big idea you should really walk away with? The thing to remember above all else.
It's this. The real goal isn't just to cut back on salt. The real goal is to fix the ratio. For most of us, the most powerful thing we can do for our health is to stop obsessing only about reducing sodium and start focusing on actively increasing all those wonderful potassium-rich whole foods.
And that leaves us with a pretty cool question, doesn't it? We look for all these complicated health hacks and diets, but what if one of the single best things you could do for your long-term health is as simple and as easy as eating an avocado or a banana every day? If you want more explainers that cut through the noise on complex topics like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much for watching.